no face, no case. In the small town of Jackson Heights lived a curious teenager named Sarah. Sarah loved taking walks on the park's trails, no matter the time of day or the weather. She would venture out in the morning, at night, in the rain, or under the shining sun. One particular evening, she decided to go for a walk despite the slight drizzle falling from the sky. As she strolled down the path, the air grew thick with fog, creating an eerie atmosphere. The only sounds were the rustling of leaves, and then she thought she heard the faint sound of crying. Intrigued and slightly concerned, Sarah continued walking, her ears straining to catch the source of the cries. The further she walked, the clearer the whimpering became, as if she was drawing closer to whoever was making the sound. When she reached a bend in the trail, she saw her, a little girl kneeling by a tree, weeping. Sarah rushed over to the girl and asked, "What's wrong?" However, the little girl didn't respond and continued to cry, her sobs echoing through the foggy night. Sarah felt as though something was wrong, but just to make sure the girl would be all right, she reached over and placed her hand on the girl's shoulder. It felt cold to the touch. "Are you all right?" Sarah asked again. This time, the girl slowly lifted her head, and what Sarah saw froze her with fear. The little girl had no face, just a smooth, flat surface of skin. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, nothing. Sarah couldn't move. She was paralyzed with terror. The little girl stood up and turned her head so that she was directly facing Sarah. Sarah let out a loud scream as the girl lunged at her. Sarah didn't return home that night. Her parents decided that if she didn't come back by morning, they would file a missing person report. That morning, when her parents woke up, Sarah's father turned on the TV to watch the news. This morning, a 16-year-old girl was found brutally murdered on the trails of Midway Park. Authorities currently have no leads or suspects in this tragic case. Due to the sensitive nature of the investigation, we are unable to disclose the condition of the body. We strongly advise all parents to avoid Midway Park and its trails until the perpetrator is apprehended.